Inside Tianlu City, the crowd was frozen in disbelief. It actually blocked it, it really blocked that slash. But their relief quickly soured into dread. If the Tianlu City formation ever falls, and the upper realm charges in, then what are we supposed to use? Harsh language. Out on the battlefield, Gu Changge's ancestor stood silently, gazing at the barrier like it was a riddle he almost solved. Upper realm monks huddled, whispering like nervous students before an exam. The power just now, it was like creation itself. Is that really just a Gu family elder? The red-robed man narrowed his eyes, clenching his fists. Even if I threw the Emperor's ancient will at him, I'd probably just end up giving him a new toy. Another muttered, the worst part? Even that attack couldn't break the turtle shell. Gu Changge stepped forward, arms behind his back, calm as ever. The 18th Patriarch didn't even go all out. But I guess the old legends are true, this barrier can block fairyland-level blows. Tianlu Xuannu glanced at him, voice low. If more like him show up, the formation might not last. Gu Changge chuckled. No need to worry. That kind of powerhouse? They're like gourmet chefs, too proud to take orders from anyone, especially each other. Inside Tianlu City, the mood was mixed. A group of citizens clung to hope like it was the last dumpling at dinner. If we keep hiding behind the formation, we might actually hold them off. Yeah. Even near-immortal attacks didn't work. Defensive warfare for the win. Two monks nearby exchanged a look like they'd just heard toddlers planning to stop a flood with umbrellas. One of them sighed, you idiots. That earlier strike? Just a warm-up. The other nodded grimly. With the upper realm's enlightened ones helping, this formation won't hold forever. The black-bearded monk rubbed his chin like a man calculating taxes before a disaster. We'd better start planning for the worst. Gu Changge, ever the realist, or buzzkill. Such optimism, he said, tone as dry as desert air. Tianlu Xuannu tried to soften it. Maybe today gave them a bit of hope. Gu Changge's gaze narrowed. But I've always wondered, even without me, the gap between Tianlu City and the upper realm is a canyon. Why risk everything in this war? Is it the deathly energy flowing beneath? Tianlu Xuannu froze. Deathly anger. Gu Changge tilted his head, interested. So there are secrets here you don't know? Xuannu murmured to herself, could it be the place of rebirth? Gu Changge raised a brow. Ah. The past hometown? Xuannu nodded slowly. It's a mysterious place. My master once said, the strongest of our ancestors, those who fell resisting the upper realms, were buried there. All in hopes they might one day return from the cycle of death. Gu Changge blinked. So it's basically a zombie army on layaway? She didn't answer. Out of nowhere, a presence crept up behind Tianlu Xuannu like a ghost at a tea party. She jumped slightly, only to see an old man with terrifying aura standing there like he owned the air. Gu Changge, ever calm, turned and cupped his hands. Replying to ancestor, sorry to bother you. Xuannu followed suit, cupping her hands too, but inwardly she was shook. He's so gutsy, isn't this the Gu family's legendary ancestor? The 18th ancestor gave a half-smile, eyeing Gu Changge. You kid really don't give me face, huh? Even your father wouldn't speak to me like that. Not long ago you were barely out of the nest, now you're smacking around enlightened beings like they're sandbags. Xuannu's thoughts raced. Wait, doesn't he know Gu Changge's background? Then the old man casually placed a hand on Gu Changge's shoulder like a proud, and slightly suspicious, granddad. Everyone's got secrets. No one in the upper realm dares dig into yours, but you still better keep that tail tucked in, alright? Gu Changge nodded respectfully. Don't worry, 18th ancestor. Changge will remember. The ancestor side-eyed Xuannu and mentally chuckled, then came the telepathic gossip bomb, direct line from Grandpa Confidential. You're impressive, brat. An enlightened one willingly becoming your concubine? Not bad, not bad. Gu Changge stared blankly, probably regretting introducing this old man to bring talk. The ancestor smirked. So, does the girl from Immortal Dynasty know? Gu Changge looked away fast enough to dodge a flying shoe. I think the message has probably gotten back by now, not worried she'll lose it, the ancestor teased, clearly enjoying the drama. Gu Changge's face froze into the classic smile through the pain expression. I believe in her. Meanwhile, far away, Ming Kong felt a chill and thought to himself, gotta get stronger, real fast, who knows how many more concubine surprises he's planning to mail me next. It's bad, someone shouted. A bunch of the powerful cultivators have abandoned the city and ran. In the crowd, a young boy said no. If you all run, what'll happen to Tianlu City? One man scoffed, not even looking back. Not my problem, kid. Word is there are traitors inside working with the upper realm. This place is a death trap. Big clan's already packed up. You think I'm dying for free? The boy's eyes burned with fury. The upper realm is invading. We, the 8 Desolations, should unite. This is a war, not hide and seek. The man waved him off. Save the patriotism for your diary. I've got a future to live. Another added with a smirk, ah, youth. So passionate, so disposable. Lin Wu clenched his fists. Damn it! Is this unity? This is what we've become. The purple-robed beauty beside him, bitterly amused, said, still think it's worth protecting this joke of a city? Lin Wu refused to give in. There are still strong people willing to fight. But she gave him a look like he was a child clinging to a broken toy. Stick to? Ridiculous. Then she remembered, two big-shot cowards clinking glasses not far away, grinning like they'd just outwitted heaven. Ah, your ancestors' plan is genius. We delay, act righteous, then flee with dignity. Yes, yes. Let them remember us as noble victims, not the first rats off the ship. Their laughter echoed. She heard it all. So this is the city master devoted her life to protecting, she muttered. What a joke. Lin Wu hissed, what? These guys are so fake it hurts. She turned her cold gaze on him. You're pretending too. You're just here to save that green girl, right? He blinked. How did you? Don't insult my brain. So what's your plan? Meanwhile, on the city square, a monk addressed the people, voice booming. You've seen it. Half our defenders have fled. Some even spread lies about traitors within. Fear spread like wildfire. Are we finished? Someone whispered. But then, a red-haired man stepped up like a torch in the dark. We will not flee. For Tianlu City. For the 8 desolations. Even if we fall, we'll fall standing tall. A roar answered him. We stand with you. For Tianlu City. Lin Wu watched it all, eyes narrowing. You liar. You're planning to run too, but still want to walk out a hero. When did this realm start rotting from the inside? Even if the upper realm didn't attack, we'd collapse soon anyway. His thoughts turned to the core of the formation. Songchan should be reaching it by now. Once I have it, I'll find Gu Changge, and maybe, just maybe, he'll see me as useful. Elsewhere, atop a high place, Gu Changge looked down on the chaos like a chess master observing pieces fall. In half a month, this city will fall, he said. When you see this mess, what do you feel? Tianlu Xuanlu stood quietly, then said softly, what I protect, is the Tianlu city my master gave me. Not the 8 desolations. Not these people. Gu Changge chuckled. How pitiful. Without me, how would you even hold the line? She didn't deny it. I'm useless. Without you, I'd probably be dust and rubble. A faint smile touched her lips, but it wasn't joy. Master probably never imagined that the one to save her city would be a stranger from the upper realm. Gu Changge stood a little taller, clearly enjoying the moment. She tilted her head. Not running anymore? Not scared I'll try to kill you? He grinned. What's the point? The game's already over. Even if you die with me now, what would it change? Lin Wu asked in a low voice, did you bring it? The purple-robed beauty nodded. I got one, but there are 8 formation cores in Tianlu City. With my current strength, I could only take out one. Lin Wu frowned. Only one. Then he thought to himself, but even one core missing can mess with the whole thing. Gu Changge might have to deal with this setback himself. He snapped out of it. No time to waste, let's go. She paused. You're not thinking of flying out of the city, right? The old monsters will catch us before we even stretch our legs. Lin Wu shook his head. Of course not. We'll use the teleportation array. I already had the guards dismissed. They climbed up toward the array, shadows long in the dim light, only to find a figure already there. Lin Wu's heart sank. Crap. It's him. Woody was pacing near the array, squinting exaggeratedly. Ugh. I can't see a thing. What kind of heartless elder puts a half-blind guy on night watch duty? Heaven Luching is so cruel. The two of them froze like kids caught sneaking out at midnight. The purple-robed beauty leaned close. Isn't he that Taoist from Joda Mountain who came here to hide? Lin Wu narrowed his eyes. Something's off about him. She shrugged. Doesn't matter. Let's just go. But not far away, Gu Changge, watching everything through Woody's eyes, chuckled to himself. So, they really are fleeing. Looks like Tianlu City is already halfway in the grave and Xiaoyang's slipping away too. Morning in Tianlu City, and the chatter was buzzing like bees in a dying hive. After this battle, we've earned the right to retreat, someone said smugly. No one can say a word against us. A long-bearded monk stroked his beard with pride. We just need to hibernate 100 years. Then we rise again, same play, new actors. By then, another added, the whole 8 desolations and 10 regions will follow our script. We'll be the stars of the next act. The purple-robed beauty looked at the horizon and sighed. Without the Great Formation, Tianlu City's gonna drop like a house of cards. Lin Wu gritted his teeth. No point whining. We're already too far in. She glanced sideways. Tell me, what kind of person is Gu Changge? Lin Wu spat the words out like venom. Despicable. Shameless. Hypocrite. A beast in human skin. She smirked. So why trust him to keep his word? Silence. I don't have a choice, Lin Wu muttered, voice low. No leverage, no backup plan. What makes you think he won't just do whatever he pleases? Because he has no choice, a familiar voice said behind them. Both of them turned in sync. Gu Changge. Gu Changge stepped into view, eyes calm like he'd been there the whole time. Have you completed the task I gave you? Lin Wu straightened. I did. Took 1 core. But only 1. There are still 7 left. 1? Gu Changge raised a brow. That's fine. Lin Wu's grip tightened on the box. Then let Green Rose go. And remove the brand on me. Otherwise, he lifted the box slightly. I'll open it right now. The formation core will fly straight back to Tianlu City. Boom goes your plan. Gu Changge's smile was cold enough to freeze fire. You should be glad you weren't any slower, he said, voice casual like he was chatting about the weather. But genius from my clan had his eye on your little sweetheart. Was thinking of making her a slave. I'm still debating whether to gift her to him. Lin Wu's pupils shrank. His fists clenched so tight, they trembled. Blood shot through his eyes like lightning crackling behind a storm. And Gu Changge? Still smiling. Like he just told a funny story at a dinner party. The purple-robed beauty felt her stomach twist. This man, worse than a beast, yet acts like he's a saint. She thought of her master always noble, always composed. But now all she could hear in her mind was, "You don't come here." And Gu Changge, ever the villain with flair, chuckled, "Break your throat all you want, no one's coming to save you." Wait, she shouted. What about my master? I want to see her first. Tianlu Xuannu appeared. Alas, Xiaochan. Give it to him. You shouldn't have come. Master. Xiaochan rushed forward, tears slipping as she threw her arms around her. She held her tight, trembling. Master, I wanted to save you. That's why I gave him the formation core. Xuannu gently stroked her head, eyes filled with sorrow. I know, child. But what's done is done. From now on, don't return to the 8 desolations and 10 realms again. The upper realm is attacking again. The panicked cry echoed across Tianlu City like a thunderclap. The ground trembled not from the enemy's approach yet, but from the stampede of monks gathering in desperation. Let's go drag out a few of the old bones first. If we're screwed, let the younger ones flee. Tears streamed from the crowd. It wasn't mourning, it was the sound of thousands realizing they were already at their own funeral. A leading monk roared, "Enlightened ones of the 8 desolations, follow me. Show the youth that not everyone trembles before death." Across from them, upper realm monks sneered. You came to greet us yourself? Cute. Like sheep lining up for the butcher. The red-robed man grinned. Let's show them what real enlightenment looks like. And then, boom, chaos exploded. Meanwhile, Gu Changge stood calmly off to the side, sipping from the cup of smugness. Heh. Those old-timers aren't dumb. They won't fight me. Easier to squash soft persimmons. He scanned the battlefield, eyes sharp. Let's see what goodies this chaos shakes loose. In the city, the youths started whispering, why aren't our ancestors attacking Gu Changge? Is he the key to this war? A nearby monk nearly choked on rage. Key? You try poking that monster, see if your soul survives to tell the tale. Suddenly, boom! A terrifying aura burst through the sky. Not good. It's the Emperor Mountain's ancient wheel. The legendary artifact descended like a divine judgment, slamming into Tianlu City's protective barrier. The monks panicked. Why is the formation reacting so slowly? This isn't right, it should have resisted for longer. Telepathic curses flew like spiritual missiles. Damn it! Why did we stay for glory? We should have bailed. What's wrong with the formation? And then, someone shouted the truth. It's the formation core. Look! It's Gu Changge. He's got the core, he's destroying it. Gu Changge's voice carried across the battlefield, calm and cutting. 1,000-mile embankment collapses from an ant-sized crack. No thunder. No drums. Just betrayal, brilliance, and the beginning of the end. Subscribe.
Like.
Comment.
Share.